Viviana, is there anything else about auditions, about casting, about working in a German house that you think would be really helpful for people to know as they're preparing and planning to start their career over here in Germany?
Yeah, there are many things. I have heard that there are specific seasons where you do auditions in the States. And I don't think that this is the case in Germany, at least from what I know. And so each house does it in a different way. We at Deutsche Oper, for example, we listen to a lot of singers, and me specifically with the young singers, in competitions, because then it's very how would you say, concentrated in one moment. But we have maybe 2 auditions a month. And we just listen to people, and not so much for a specific role. We just want to get to know the singers with their best repertoire. And then we have ideas on the way. We would always do informative Vorsingen, so informative auditions, and have our ideas after. If we have singers that are based in Berlin, and we're very lucky to be in a place where there are many singers, then of course it's always good to get to know the singers that are close, in particular for these short notice jump-ins, because a singer can cancel till noon of the day for the evening. So if we are unlucky and the show starts at 4, it can get tight. There is no specific seasons that make sense. I come these 3 weeks to Europe and then I get to sing in all the different places. It's really something I would say makes sense to organize way ahead, because if you make the effort to come over from the States to Europe, then it's better to have a schedule done and go then by that. And not arriving, because I get a lot of people contacting me saying, oh, hi, Viviana, I would love to audition for Deutsche Oper, and I happen to be in Berlin next week, this and that day. Do you have time to listen? It's like, first of all, please send me your material. Then we know who we're talking about. And second, no, it doesn't work this way. We plan like 2-3 months ahead.
And would that be the same for kind of smaller houses?
I think smaller houses have way less auditions, because they normally have not the financial background to hire so many guests. So what they have is a very strong ensemble, and they try to do a lot with the ensemble. And if they don't have a dramatic tenor and do an opera that requires it, they might hire someone, but the guesting list is not so long. While as Deutsche Oper in particular has one of the largest repertoires in the world. So we have lots of guests coming over. And of course, we need to know a lot of singers to really fill up the casting. Also, because we do around 40 different productions a season, and a smaller house would do maybe 6. No revivals, only new productions. This is all, and you have to see if a house does more en suite or really the mixed repertoire that maybe only Deutsche Oper, Munich, and Vienna State Opera do to this extension.
So this goes back to what you were saying earlier about understanding who you're auditioning for,
Yes.
and what type of profiles that they're looking for with the artist, and also what their programming profile is as an organization.
And in general, I would love to say to all the artists there that the panel, I know that an audition is a really hard thing. You come there, people are just, looking into your mouth and looking for the little failures that you might show. But the responsibility that we have is to really find someone who has the nerves, who is charming, who knows technique, who can deliver in a very tense moment. Because, even if it's a really dear person, if it comes to the performance and the hall is filled with people, and then the nerves are not there, he can be or she can be super nice, but, we cannot sell that. We need someone we can rely on. And therefore, if we have chosen someone to come and audition and we take the time to listen to the person, normally the panel wants you to be good. So don't think that you don't have anything to offer and that, we're just looking for the bad bits. We just need to test, your whatever it is, and yeah.
That's such a great, that's so refreshing to hear, and that's such a great way to kind of put yourself in a positive headspace as an auditioning singer, coming into an audition and being able to kind of test it and demonstrate what you can do and just prove that you've got the talent, you've got the skill sets, and you've got the reliability to do the job. I think that makes it a much more enjoyable experience for both the panel and for the artist.
Yeah, there is one little thing that came to my mind that I want to add. My feeling is that in the States, people dress really up for an audition, and and they come with big gowns and everything, and they're super uncomfortable in high shoes, and they might have never really used that outfit much. And so I just want to encourage you, it is really nice if you could dress up a little bit to show respect for the situation, but no need in Germany to really come in a gown. You can keep it a little bit more easy. I mean, there's also a range, because I think towards older casting people, sorry to say, like it to see people in suits and gowns, but still, not that outgoing maybe. While as others are super fine with also jeans. I would say something in between. Just try to be comfortable also, that you can move easily, that it feels natural that you're wearing what you're wearing, because you will be distracted by your outfit and this transports. You can sense that if someone is not comfortable. And so try to avoid all these little things that can take any kind of energy from you to focus on that moment to sing and to just be also natural and charming on stage. Because just coming and singing the music is not enough. You really have to be someone we enjoy seeing on stage, and we think that person actually likes to be on stage, because we want someone who is comfortable and knows, that is always good to have the feeling there is a professional approach to the moment, whether it's in an audition or in a performance or also the contact with colleagues. And last point that I want to say, a little advertisement, if I may.
Yes, please.
There is the New York Opera Foundation. You might have heard about it. And this is a fantastic thing that has been built nearly 40 years. This 2026, it's the 40th anniversary. Back in the days when Karen Armstrong was here with Götz Friedrich, and they built this Berlin US bridge. And we are still running this together. And they give young singers a scholarship to do a whole season in Europe, American singers, or singers who were trained in America. So if you're under 30 years, don't miss the opportunity. It's normally in January in New York. You don't need to come overseas. And then you can audition for a panel that is Munich State Opera, Vienna State Opera, the Opera in Amsterdam, Berlin, and Madrid. At this point, it used to be Torino. It changes sometimes a little bit, but Berlin is always the anchor, and we're getting 2 scholarship singers each season, and they're integrated as young ensemble members in the house.
And these are the Stipendiaten.
These are the Stipendiaten. If you want to learn more, it's on our webpage, or you reach out to me. But it's really something that if young singers under 30 want to penetrate the European market, you can do the audition there.
And a lot of people who have started as Stipendiaten eventually move into full-time ensemble positions.
Yes.
So it's a great way to get a taste for the European system and then possibly to go get that job full-time.
Yeah.
So what'd you think? I hope you learned something from this Take 5. What else do you want to know about working in a German opera house? Stay tuned, we've got more to come.